Winds are calming in Los Angeles, and cooler temperatures and higher humidities are in the forecast for the next week in Southern California. Now, that's all good news for those areas hit by those devastating wildfires. But unfortunately, the Santa Ana winds are expected to return next week as well. So that means some areas under evacuation orders still can't go home just yet. Los Angeles leaders say the fire zone is still extremely dangerous.
The repopulation of residents in the evacuation order areas will not occur for at least one more week for the areas that are deemed safe.
Now, more federal aid is headed to the California fire victims who were told desperately needed. FEMA says it's received 53,000 applications for its individual assistance program. That's a one-time payment to cover costs for things like food, water, and infant formula.
A former Los Angeles resident, now a restaurant owner in St. George, is using his business to show support for firefighters battling those devastating fires in Southern California. Our Southern Utah correspondent, Cannon Seacrest, spoke with the restaurant owner and how he's trying to make a difference now.
When Richard Rivera moved to St. George in 2005 to open Pepper's Cantina, he left behind the city of Los Angeles, but not his connections to it. Watching the recent wildfires destroy homes and communities he was once a part of has been an emotional experience for him. Richard said that seeing the devastation unfold in the city he once called home has been heartbreaking. While watching the news one night, Richard saw a restaurant owner in Los Angeles who said that firefighters will no longer pay for beers at her restaurant. He knew that he wanted to do something similar here in St. George. However, Utah's stricter alcohol laws meant he couldn't cover the costs himself. And that's when a generous customer stepped in.
So we had a customer that said, I said, look, I want to do this thing, but I can't. I really don't think it's something I can do. He said, well, I'll do it. Here's my credit card, we have a tab. He said, if you got a firefighter that needs a beer, because that's all we allow is a beer, you come in and say, hey, I want a beer, and it's like, you know what, he's a firefighter. It's like, boom, that beer is on him.
That customer is Patrick Manning, the man behind the Black Desert Resort in Ivins. He said he was inspired by Richard's idea and wanted to show his appreciation for the firefighters' hard work and sacrifice.
We're just like, we should have the firefighters come in here and grab a beer or an iced tea, whatever their beverage of choice is, and have that go on the Black Desert tab.
Richard said that this small gesture is his way of giving back to the firefighters who work tirelessly to protect communities. And if you're a firefighter, you can stop by Pepper's Cantina for a well-earned thank you. Reporting in St. George, Cannon Seacrest, ABC4 News.